Find a comfortable posture where you can be still for a while. This practice is for nurturing loving kindness and compassion. That's our theme today. And close your eyes if comfortable, or lower your gaze to signal to your body that we're turning inward. And as we begin our guided practice, bring a nurturing presence to yourself. Remember Thich Nhat Hanh's words, "Feelings come and go like clouds in a windy sky. Conscious breathing is my anchor." Let your breath anchor you as we pay attention to this inner life. And if at any point breath does not feel like enough for you right now, you can feel your feet against the floor. You can feel the weight of your body in your chair. Connect with your 5 senses. You can move your body. Just listening to your heart, what it needs. So starting by focusing on the physical sensation of your heart. So we rarely check in with our actual physical heart, and just noticing if there's some tension, relief, sorrow, joy. Can you feel the heartbeat? Taking a moment to sense it from within, being present with your heart. Now calling to mind some beings who love you. Choose people who are genuinely happy when good things happen to you. Arranging them in a semicircle out in front of you, and including those who have passed away if you wish. Could be people who are alive. It can be a spiritual being. It can be a pet. And taking your time to create this circle. And these are beings who would really celebrate with you when things go right for you. Imagining each of these beings looking at you with kindness and affection. And one by one, seeing the warmth and love in their eyes. And if your mind wanders, gently return to your circle, fully receiving their loving kindness, letting your heart fill with the understanding that you are so loved, that these beings care about your well-being. And when you are ready, just acknowledging each one. You might imagine a hug or offer a bow. And as you do, let them melt into your heart. Feel your heart full of their caring as they fill it up with their love. And as we cultivate this nurturing presence, imagine seeing yourself through the eyes of these loving beings. Imagine yourself being part of this semicircle for yourself. With your heart full of this loving kindness from all your beloveds, you're beginning to sow the seeds of seeing yourself through their compassionate gaze, so that you can begin seeing yourself as the tree growing tall and strong, nurtured by the care of compassion. And this perspective opens you to loving awareness, revealing your capacity to hold all experiences. You are so capable of embracing both joy and suffering, growth and challenges, with an open heart. So with that, let's practice Kristin Neff's self-compassion phrases for challenging moments. You can repeat this after me, either silently or even out loud. This is a moment of suffering. Suffering is part of my life. May I be kind to myself in this moment. May I give myself the compassion I need. This practice creates space between our true selves and limiting beliefs, holding it all with loving awareness. So now, take a moment to ask yourself, what is it I need? Remember that the answer resides deep within your heart. Allow yourself to listen deeply and honor whatever arises. And what arises right now might be different than what arises later on. So just staying here right now. What is it that I need? Offering inwardly the love, acceptance, forgiveness, compassion, or protection that this vulnerable part of you most needs. You might extend your care through words, through touch, maybe a hand on your heart or another part of your body. It could also be imagery, maybe seeing your inner child being embraced, surrounded by light, maybe being embraced by your more resource self, your higher self. And as you complete nurturing, you might sense if there's a message from your most awake heart and mind, your most resource self, that will be helpful to remember. And just listening, receiving. And now extending this caring to everyone in the space that you're in. You could think of people from this group, in this practice of rain. You might think of people who you love and care about. And just people in the world. And just reflecting on how each person has experienced joy and pride and hurt and feelings of inadequacy and shame and fear, just like you. Everyone wants to be happy and find meaning in life, and everyone has struggled to achieve this. So connecting with the shared reality of how challenging human life can be. And offering your love and compassion to each person and their families. And receive the kind wishes of others too. Let your heart be open wide, connecting with the vastness of humanity as a whole. Just feeling a sense of belonging to something so much larger than self-judgments or critical thoughts. Feeling that connection. It's a connection that brings us out of our suffering and into our hearts, into love. And taking a moment to appreciate this skillful and kind act that you've done today.